Hey, what's going on there? Oh my gosh. Grace, Hobie flying that aircraft. What are you doing there? Oh my gosh. You got to get control of that aircraft to get it back down on the ground. You've got to get control of that aircraft. Listen, we got to get you back down on the ground. You can't be in the air like that.
Well, you got to help?
Well, certainly try. You want to maintain level flight to begin with. Hold the stick and kind of center the stick and put your feet on the pedals, the rudder control.
What?
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you're near the ground. No, put that stick down. Push it forward. That's it. Now pull back and turn. Use the rudders to turn the aircraft. Hobie, can you hear me? Oh my gosh, you're going to hit those trees if you don't. Pull up on that stick. The stick right between your legs that controls the aircraft. That's a little too extreme. You got to push it forward now. Push it forward. Oh gosh, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't like that.
Well, we don't like it either. Come on now, you've got to get control here. Push that stick forward, level off that aircraft, and then use the rudders to turn it.
You keep saying that, and it keeps not helping.
Oh gosh, we've got a situation here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to, Hobie, you got to get control of this aircraft. Okay, you're low. Maybe you can just line it up with the runway now. Push it down. Push the forward stick. Push it forward. Oh my gosh.
I think I figured out if I move back and forth, it kind of rolls back and forth.
Okay, you're getting it, but now you've got to get better control of it and get it down on the ground. Okay, keep turning, and then level it out and bring it down. Also throttle, pull that throttle lever back, it'll be on your left-hand side. Oh my gosh. Hobie, for someone who, you haven't flown before, have you? Okay, you're near the ground. Just push that stick forward. Get it down. Okay, bring it around now. You're doing fine. You've got steady flight there now. We want to get you down to the end of the runway for final approach. Never do that, Hobie. Never. Get back on it. Repeat that. I didn't catch that.
Up here. I like this better.
We like it too, but now we want to get you back down on the ground, Hobie.
Hey, I think I found the autopilot.
That's not the autopilot, that's the smoke oil. You're not on fire, that's the smoke oil switch. Turn that off and you'll be fine. You're maintaining level flight, which is good. You're going to get better control of the aircraft now. Okay, we just got to get you at a lower altitude. Good gosh. Oh my gosh, folks! This is talk about uncontrollable. How can you talk sense to a man like this? Hobie, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you've got some hours under your belt here.
Maybe a couple.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's come clean here. This is Erik Edgren. aboard his 1939 Taylorcraft. Now that we know it's not really Hobie flying the aircraft, with me now is Erik Edgren, who is in the air, but we've obviously recorded this ahead of time. Erik, your 1939 Taylorcraft T-Clips. Tell us a little bit about the aircraft.
Well, in the early days of aerobatics and air shows, there were no purpose-built, store-bought aerobatic airplanes. If you wanted an aerobatic airplane, you bought a surplus military airplane or a civilian airplane and you modified it. And the Taylorcraft was a popular airplane to do that too, because it was light and strong and had a symmetrical airfoil, which makes it fly better upside down.
This aircraft is 86 years old.
Yeah, who would have thought it's still going to work and working that hard?
And now, tell me a little bit about your background. How long have you been doing the aerobatic circuit?
So I've been flying air shows for, well, 15 or 16 years. I count COVID year when they all canceled. But I decided I wanted to fly air shows when I was 8 years old, watching an air show. And the goal has always been that. I flew a season of shows in 1999 in a pits, doing what I call a Sean D wannabe kind of act. And I worked my way, so I was out of the air show business for a while. It was like a farmer buying a tractor. It had to make money. And then 11 years later, I was able to purchase the T-Clips and get into a different kind of air shows entirely.
Now, you've flown a variety of aircraft. You have served as an instructor. What is it about this particular aircraft that you love?
Well, my heart lies in the vintage and antique classic world, so I have that going for it. One of my air show heroes, the day that I decided that I was going to be an air show pilot, was Dwayne Cole, and he flew a Dwayne Taylorcraft as well. But it's a very versatile airplane. I do 4 acts in the airplane. I do an all aerobatic act, starting with a roll on takeoff, my comedy act, my head stick act, and a night act. And I can't imagine another airplane that would be so versatile that I could do all of those acts and do them well in another aircraft.
Any sort of message for the young people in the audience who they're here, they're wowed by these aircraft, and gosh, I'd like to fly. What sort of message do you have for them?
Well, the first message is being bullheaded can be a good thing. Sticking to your dreams and not letting people dissuade you. Oh, that's too expensive. Oh, that's too dangerous. No, it's not, and no, it's not, and it will change your life. But it's often a main of priorities. I've had several people say to me over the years, oh, well, I couldn't afford to own an airplane. But they drive a brand new car, and they have a brand new ski boat, and et cetera, and an unmodified version of my airplane can be purchased somewhere in the area of $20,000 to $25,000 for a nice one. A few years ago, when my son's airplane was purchased, it was $18,000. There wasn't a Bass boat in Bass Pro that was that cheap.
Wow. Well, Erik, thank you very much, Erik Edgren, and please give our regards to Hobie.
I always will.
Thanks very much. All right, there you have it, Erik Edgren in the air doing a number of loops and maneuvers and snap rolls in his Taylorcraft dating back to 1939, Taylorcraft T-Clips. Erik is going to be with us again a little later in the show doing what's called a dead stick routine. And that's exactly as it sounds. He'll climb to about 5,000 or 6,000 feet, kill the engine, and then bring that aircraft down and land it safely with absolutely no power. From stage left, the 1939 Taylorcraft, and Erik Edgren with Smoke On. Okay, I think we've got wheels down with Erik. Erik Edgren, yes, a fantastic performance. I want to thank him and his buddy Hobie. Not every day you see an act like that, but We hope we didn't scare anybody out there. It was all under control. Authorities were notified, though. So we still have several other performances to come your way, folks. We've got Brian Jorgensen in the Beach 18, Galen Killam in the RV 8. Tico Lacerda will be back in his pits. Tico and Brett Hunter were part of the squirrel cage demonstration as part of our opening ceremonies. The T-34 Mentors will be back with us for a nice full show. Brett Hunter in the RV6. As I mentioned, Eric will be back. We've got Rick Volker in the Sia Marchetti, and weather permitting, the Goodyear blimp will be with us, Wingfoot 1. Eric is going to be taxiing in front of the crowd, so you can give him a big wave once he comes onto the apron there at center stage. And thank him for that amazing performance.